Tank is a free agent. But guess what? Tank can't even make his own fight with Ryan Garcia.
The game is at an all-time low.
Because Mayweather Promotions and PBC, Al Haymon and them, they're not allowing that fight to happen because of network differences and Showtime and stuff like that. Like, again, and this is what I say. When somebody tell me that they are a free agent mean that you're free to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it.
But what we need to do is we need to collective side.
There still seem to be some kind of constraints with Tank Davis. Now I'm hearing that Al Haymon want him to fight Abner Mares. And I'm like, wait a minute, I thought he was a free agent.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon.
I thought he was a free agent.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker.
What type of free agent is not free to do what he want to do?
Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
You say Ryan and Tank gonna happen. Boy, that fight ain't gonna happen.
Hell no, nigga. I can't dig it.
Tank, they're saying that the fight ain't gonna happen with him and Ryan Garcia because of network issues. Like, why should networks be an issue when you're a free agent?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you this: as long as Al Haymon, Stephen Espinosa and them have control over Tank's career. If Tank is not free to say, you know what, I'm going to make this fight. If you guys going to stop me, because this is going to be Tank Davis' biggest payday. And this is going to be Ryan Garcia's biggest payday. If he is not free to say, you know what, I'm going to move on and go make this fight myself and whatever the roadblocks is, if he's not free to do that, far as I'm concerned, man, all that other talk don't mean nothing to me.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions?
Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, again, because when you have, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on when a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. And so when you really think about that, it just speaks volumes of what the reality is. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
He said Tank not going to be able to get close enough to land body shots. Boy, hush. Hey, Keno. Boy, I'm going to tell you something, dog. I just don't, listen, bro. Bro, let me tell you something. I think Tank take it to another gear on that boy, man. I really do, man. He not, listen, I'm just saying that's just my opinion, fam. That's just my opinion. I don't see that kid from Victorville, California beating Tank. I just don't see it, dog. I just don't see it. You know what I mean? Body shots. And then you know he like to leave that chin out there. When he like to throw that left hook, and he like to throw that left foot, leave that chin out there. He goes my chin. When he see the footwork of Tank Davis, Tank can fight on the front foot and the back foot. He gonna time him, dog. I don't even play, nigga. Wakanda, bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh, Lord, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh, Lord. Kick him, slap him. Kick him again. Oh, Lord, I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh, Lord, hammers. Go up on him. Bam. Catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Let him throw that leaping left foot with his chin out there with his eyes closed. Watch what happened to him.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Hey, what you say, Thuggin' D? Tank ducking Ryan? No, hell no. Tank ain't ducking no Ryan Garcia. Hey, you know what? I got Tank knocking Ryan Garcia out, to be honest with you.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
I see Tank stopping Ryan Garcia. But the boy leave his chin out there too much.
When I found you, you was strung out on coke.
When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
You know, if anybody going to Rise podcast, why don't y'all ask them that? Ask them if Tank is a free agent, ask them this one question. And that'll tell me everything I need to know. Who is negotiating Tank's fights for him now that he's a free agent?
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Haymon.
I'm the only dude on YouTube who promote my dog Booger Ray.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
They let Ellie Setback come all the way into their locker rooms and even bedrooms. Hey, bro, you have no idea, bro. Let me tell you something, JP. Hey, you know, sources say I'm gonna just put it out because I don't want to put nobody on blast. But you'll be surprised what some of these dudes have to do in order to get these interviews.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
Sources say, some of them, you know, they got, you know, some of them, you know, they may have to, you know, give a little bit of awesome jawsome on the side. You know what I mean? About 5-10 minutes awesome jawsome. Sources say. Sources say now. Sources say.
Hell no, nigga. I can't dig it.
Sources say. You know what I mean? Sources say, you know, that some of these dudes, they gotta, you know, in order to get that special treatment, special access, and get the hotel, get put up in the hotel and stuff, you know what I mean? They gotta, you know, they gotta do a little something. I'm not willing to do that. That's all I'm saying.
This nigga got me fucked up.
Man, show him what you do. Oh shit.
Oh, nigga.
It's back here. It's back there. There you go. Okay.
OG little pretty thug, nigga.
What you say, Admiral, you say, Coach, your advice about not everyone going to make it to the end of the journey. Help me these past few weeks. Thank you, man. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that, fam. It is what it is, man. You know, when you're on a journey, man, God got you on the journey or whatever it is, you know, the people who start out with you, it's not meant for, you know, they may not be there in the end when you meet your, you know, get to the end of your destination. And that's how I look at people in life. Sometimes the people who you start out with, it may not be meant for them to finish with you. Because when you start out, you evolving, you're growing. And when you're growing, a lot of times you outgrow people. And if those people are still stagnated on who you used to be, and you're going down a different path, or you're growing and going down a different journey, they may not see, it ain't meant for them to see it. You know, I tell people this time and time again, you know, when God gives you a vision, you keep that vision to yourself. You see what I'm saying? Never get mad at people because they don't believe in you. Never get mad at people because, oh man, you know, I told my friend or I told my cousin or my aunt or my mother or my father or my brother or any people close to me, man, I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm working on. And you know, they didn't, you know, they laughed at me. They like, man, that shit ain't gonna work. Yada 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 yada. Because I used to get mad when people didn't believe. I'm a man of my word. If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. And everybody knows this about me, right? Know this about me. I used to get upset about that. But then my grandfather told me, he say, son, let me tell you something. He say, when God give you a vision, he gave you that vision. Never get mad at people because they don't see what God gave you. That was personal. You see what I'm saying? So it's your vision. Now, once you have a vision, guess what? It's up to you to figure out how to make that vision become a reality. You gotta make that vision into a physical manifestation of what you have in your mind. You get what I'm saying? And there's some steps that you're gonna have to take in order to get there. And you're going to have to work in order to get to that point. You get what I'm saying? And it's going to be hard. You're going to have to go through some hardships in order to get to that point. The tough times that you're going to have to go through in your life are necessary. They build character. They build courage. They build you up to where you're going to go. It's like, now I know we're supposed to be talking about boxing, but I be getting on these tangents sometimes. You know, I know we're supposed to be talking about boxing, but you know, it's like before you get prepared, before you are prepared to go down a path or go down a certain task, you have to be tested to see if you're ready for what's ahead of you. if you say that, hey man, I want to become something in life. I want to become a musician, or I want to become a scientist, or a writer, or whatever it is you want to become. As soon as you put your mind to that, understand that the obstacles are going to come in your way in order to, because the obstacles and the trials that you're going to go through, I look at it like this here. God going to show you if that's what you really want to do. Oh, this is what you want to do? Okay, bam. You got to understand the law of cause and effect, the law of attraction and the law of attraction and the law of resistance, right? That's universal law. The law of attraction and the law of resistance, law of cause and effect. So once you have a cause and you think of something that you want to do, and once you go down that path, you're going to have something called the law of resistance that's going to get in your way, throw obstacles in your way, hurdles and stuff that you're going to have to go through in life in order to see if you built for this. Some people go through some certain things in life, and what they do, they quit. It's too hard. It's too tough. But it's the race ain't to the swift; it's to the one who can endure to the end. You get what I'm saying? That's what I was always taught. In life, sometimes you're gonna meet good people, sometimes you're gonna meet bad people. It is what it is. What I learned in life is this. This is what works for me. The only way to learn life is to live life, right? And I try not to complain about a lot of stuff because there's always someone that's doing worse than you. There's always someone that's doing worse than you. So I look at it like this. I'm like, man, I take it how the ball bounces. I lost a lot of people. Lost my mom, my brother, father. I lost everybody, right? I lost a lot of people, right? But guess what? Life goes on. And there's going to come a time where my kids are going to lose me. I'm going to take that dirt nap. We all going to take that dirt nap. You can believe that. We don't leave this place called life alive. We're going to leave this bitch dead as a doorknob. You can believe that.
True.
So man, no. So don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't have a group thought. Don't think with the group. Do your own research, do your own study, and be a free thinker. And remember, sometimes the dudes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Too much is given, much is expected. So, you gotta understand, man, sometimes you're gonna have to go down the path that's unpopular. People gonna reject you. People gonna think you crazy. They're gonna think you tripping. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Be comfortable being by yourself sometimes. You know what I mean? That's why I don't give a fuck attitude. Fuck them. I'm like, man, fuck them niggas. I say fuck them niggas, fuck them crackers, fuck whoever. I don't give a damn. I stand on my own too. You see what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be down. I ain't gonna go along to get along. I'm gonna be a man and stand on my own too, man, and stand for something. Whatever I want, I'm gonna fight for it. I don't need validation from nobody.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm gonna knock out all this, baby.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't finna be telling you what I'm gonna do next. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers gonna do everything in their power to try to stop you. And that's the law of resistance. Put your head down. Work. Don't let nobody know what you got going on. Go through the suffering. Appreciate the suffering. The suffering, there's a lot of things I went through in life, right? But I realized the suffering processes that I went through, and I still go through things, was so valuable. I'm gonna say this before I wrap up. When my mother passed away, July the 7th, 1999. And I have my mother right here on the wall. I got my mother, my aunt, I got all of them on the wall right there, some of them. So when I come in my office, I look at them every day. You know what I mean? You know what I realized? My mother passed away. This motherfucker planet, this shit, there ain't nothing stopped. The birds kept chirping. The sun was up. Earth kept rotating. It was as though nothing stopped. There's 7 billion people on the planet. And out of the 7 billion people or so on the planet, it's like you're a raindrop to a river. However many people you know or don't know you, there's more people that don't know you versus those who do know you. Someone is dying right now while we're speaking. Someone is expiring right now. And someone is being born right now while we're speaking. So you're going to go through pain. You're going to go through struggles in life. You have to endure that pain like that mother endured the pain to bring that baby into the world. You're going to have to endure that pain like that child endured the pain in order to be brought into the world. And whatever your purpose or goal in life is, you got to figure that out while you're here. Most people don't figure out their purpose and goal in life, and most people die without even attaining anything in life. And the way I look at life is this. I'm going to do everything in my power to try to learn my purpose. And if I don't know my purpose, I'm going to do everything in my power to try to figure it out. I have to. Because my goal is to evolve into a better version of a better version of me. You get what I'm saying? I can't stay stagnated the way I was 20 years ago or 15 years ago or 25 years ago. I have to evolve. And we all have to evolve. Most won't. So don't worry about losing people. Don't worry about if people still down with you. Don't worry about if they turn on you. Remember, there were people who came on this planet that was greater than you. Hell, they turned on Jesus. If you believe in Jesus, or you believe in Prophet Muhammad, or whatever prophet or messenger or whatever you believe in, there were people who came on this planet that were greater than you, that been through way more tough, harder stuff than you. Some of them didn't make it, some of them did. So you just learn life lessons, man. Just learn life lessons, and try to live your purpose in life. And that's pretty much how I see things.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.